Okay, now for our story. In part one of your learning packet, part one, we have our book, Grumpy Mr. G. Please get your book together, Grumpy Mr. G. If you want to follow along with your QR code, you can do that. You don't even need to go to n2y.com. If you open your camera and you take a picture of your QR code, It says, do you want to go to the website? It's just a shortcut, a very easy way using your camera. All right, Grumpy Mr. G. We are going to read the book. Yesterday, we looked for the word his. His, our sight word of the week. This time, we are going to look for the sight word the. T-H-E. The. So choose a light color crayon, not black. Yesterday I did orange for his. Today I'm going to do a light green for the word the. So if you're using an iPad or a phone or a computer, it's the number 3, the Easy Read book. Okay, Grumpy Mr. G. Find page 1. Mr. G is grumpy. His window is made of clear glass. The sun shines through his window. The light shines into his eyes. This wakes him up early every morning. How many times do we see the word the on page 1? The. I see it 1 time, 2 times. Color the word the on page 1. The. We have it 2 times. All right, find page 2. Find page 2. Mr. G needs to sleep. He wants to make his room dark. Curtains can help make his room dark. Mr. G buys different curtains. How many times do we see the word the on page 2? We do not have the word the on page 2. Find page 3. 3. Mr. G hangs up thin white curtains. He pulls the curtains closed. He goes to bed at night. Will Mr. G get some more sleep? How many times do we see the word the on page 3? The. We have it 1 time. Color the word the on page 3. The. I am using my green crayon and I have it right here. The. T-H-E. The. All right, turn the page to page 4. The next morning, Mr. G wakes up early. Light is shining in his eyes. He sees a lot of light coming through the curtains. The curtains are too thin and white. They did not make the room dark. How many times do we see the word the on page 4? The. T-H-E. The. I found it 4 times on page 4. The. So I want you to look in your book and color the word the. I have it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. We found the word the 4 times on page 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, turn the page to page 5. Page 5. Mr. G hangs up different curtains. They have black and white stripes. He pulls the curtains closed. He goes to bed at night. Will Mr. G get some more sleep? Question mark. How many times do we see the word the on page 5? One time. Color the word the on page 5. It's on the third line. The. The. All right, turn the page to page 6. The next morning, Mr. G wakes up early. Light is shining in his eyes. He sees some light coming through the curtains. The curtains only keep out some of the light. They did not make his room dark. How many times do we see the word the on page 6? I see it 4 times. 4 times on page 6. Take your crayon and color the word the. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. I will show you my book, page 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, turn the page to page 7. 7. Mr. G hangs up thick black curtains. He pulls the curtains closed. He goes to bed at night. Will Mr. G get some more sleep? With the thick black curtains, they are going to make his room dark. The black curtains is what he needs. How many times do we see the word the on page 7? We see it 1 time. He pulls the curtains closed. The. All right, turn the page to page 8. The next morning, Mr. G wakes up later. The light does not come through the curtains. His room is very dark. It is hard to see anything. How many times do we see the word the on page 8? I see it 3 times. Color the word the on page 8. 1, 2, and 3. The. 3 times. All right, turn the page, please, to page 9. Oh, he looks so happy on page 9. Mr. G is not grumpy anymore. The thick black curtains blocked the light. He did not wake up early. Now he will be able to sleep more. Mr. G is happy. How many times do we see the word the on page 9? We see it 2 times. Color the word the on page 9. 1 time. 2 times. The. T-H-E. The. All right, turn the page, please. And what does it say? It says the end. Color the word the. T-H-E. The. All right, great job. So he's very happy to find thick black curtains. All right, good job.